Well, hello again, everybody. We are live from Pebble Beach and right off the 18th green, looking over at, I believe they call this Stillwater Cove. Is that correct, Rich Peppy?
Yes, sir. Stillwater Cove. Here we go.
Yep, and that's the chef right there. Tell them about your two unbelievable restaurants in Carmel, sir.
Well, I did have a good. I came out a little bit to the golf, and then I had to get back because I was making some bread. So as you can see, I
Yeah,
still got my baker's shirt on, and then
that's great.
in a couple hours we'll be over there on radio with
Yeah,
the AT&T wrap up show from Barnopoly, and you'll be one of the guests tonight, of course. Looking
yep.
forward to your annual visit with
Thank you.
KMBY and Dave Marzetti's annual wrap up show.
Yep.
But so great to have you back in town.
Thanks, man. Tell them about your two restaurants. I mean, they're
Sure,
incredibly
sure.
special.
Little Napoli, 36 years right now, celebrating our 36th anniversary in the corner of 7th and Dolores, old world Italian American restaurant. We started that 36 years ago when my kids were just born. And
Nice.
then Vesuvio, which is about 16 or so years old now, across from Devendorf Park at the top of town with that wonderful rooftop terrace. Great wood burning pizza oven, mesquite grill. And I know you love it there too, Ted. And then, of
Yes,
course,
we do.
Carmel Bakery, which I've owned for about 40 something years now. Actually,
That's awesome.
actually 40. It's
Okay.
2026, right? So it's 40
Yeah.
years, our 40th
Wow.
anniversary.
Good.
And coincided with our my wife and I's 40th anniversary of getting married. We bought the bakery just as we were getting married.
Wow.
Carmel Bakery, of course, has been there for over 100 years.
Right. So my favorite dish is your lasagna. Uh, Tell me, what is your favorite? You must have one that you might customize it just for yourself.
You know what? I gotta be honest with you because some of the old world favorites like the lasagna, the eggplant parmesan, things like that. Come from my grandparents' recipes that I learned from them many years ago. Even the meatballs. We make our homemade sausage. All these
Sure.
sort of crafted items that most restaurants have, but they're old world family traditions and styles. Let's just call it that way.
Right.
But I like the seafood dishes. I like the
Okay.
cioppino and the sea bass and the local salmon. And our steaks are really good. We got a
Yep.
beautiful mesquite grill, and everything's really good, Ted. So, I do go back to lasagna quite often. We call it the lasagna 1944. That's a recipe my dad, when he was in the war,
Wow.
was going through my mom's family's town, and he stopped there, and they made this wonderful dish for him,
And
and
what
he
town was
made,
that?
oh, excuse me, in Benevento,
Okay.
outside of Napoli.
Okay.
So that's an old world family dish since
Right.
almost 100 years now.
Yeah, you're all choked up just talking
I
about
know. All of a sudden, oh my gosh!
it. I want to get
Wow.
your history with this tournament here and how you've been involved yourself.
Well, gosh, I came out here in '73 when it was still the Crosby,
Sure.
and and the clam bake and all the celebrities in those days. It was such a wonderful little homespun tournament. It was so little in those days, if you recall. I know you've
Yeah.
been coming up here since you were a kid too,
Yeah.
uh, and all the celebrities running around town and the golfers and their entourages, and maybe before it was such big business, but it was fun in those days, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was
And
really amazing. I mean,
uh,
when you talk about celebrities, that was the ultimate party, wasn't it?
yeah, I'm watching those guys having a good time,
Yeah.
and then it morphed obviously into the AT&T post Bing Crosby, and his family's involvement. But the Pebble Beach Company is, and what is it? The Monterey Peninsula Foundation, has spearheaded this thing into obviously a world class event, and it's just a joy every year to have it come back.
Yeah. So we lucked out. We got a nice day right now. It's actually sort of, besides the wind, it's perfect. But tomorrow it's going to get really bad. We understand. And I won't be able to do the show from here tomorrow. There's no way. But that's why I wanted to take advantage of this. So tell everybody, it's like, okay, if you don't like the weather here at Pebble Beach, but wait a few minutes, right?
Yeah, right. Isn't that something?
Sort of like
I
the
don't know.
weather in
I
Dallas.
was. I was looking at the weather, and it looked like it wasn't going to be so bad tomorrow. So I'm the eternal optimist. So I'm really hoping for the best.
Oh,
Let's get
okay.
through.
So you've heard some positivity about tomorrow.
I did, and then it said 100% chance on Monday. So it looks like it might be
Oh,
pushed. It might be pushed back a little bit.
from
So
you lips to God's ears, please.
yeah, but again, I'm the eternal optimist, and
I know. I
I'm
appreciate
always
it.
looking on the bright
Appreciate it.
side.
It's appreciated. So you at least get a chance to enjoy some of the golf this weekend.
I did. I came out a little bit for a couple hours today. Just kind of did a little pop through,
Okay.
and then I really needed to get back. So I'm hoping to go out tomorrow. Again, God willing, and He spares us some bad weather, and we can really
Right.
enjoy it tomorrow.
That's great. You rooting for anybody specifically?
Wait, say that, Ted.
Are you rooting for anyone specifically?
I don't know. It was so much fun to have Rory win last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind seeing him do it again, just for the heck of it. Not that he
Yeah.
needs it, but he's such a good champion. And for the Pebble Beach Company here,
Oh
and
yeah.
for the
He
Monterey
really is.
Peninsula. But other than that, I don't have any big time favorites. How about yourself?
Yeah, I was sort of rooting for some of the SoCal guys, and I actually picked Matt McNeely, who's went to Stanford and knows his course very well, and he's doing okay, but it doesn't look like he's going to be in a position to win. So,
Okay.
and Rory's 9 back right now, so he's got a long way to go.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know, but
Anyway, I,
you just gotta keep keep your hopes high,
yeah,
But
exactly. And
but whoever wins,
he's
God
rooting for
bless
bad
whoever
weather
wins it.
tomorrow. You know that if it's bad weather tomorrow, it's advantage Rory because he's used to that in Northern Ireland and the whole thing, and it's like everybody come back to him, and he's just going to keep playing, with the
You're
head down.
right. You're right. I remember being in the press room last year when you were asking questions, and he
Yeah,
was taking questions like that, and he was saying that, hey, this is my kind of weather here.
he didn't like it, but he said he can deal with it.
Yeah, bring it on.
Exactly. Well, Rich, it's great to see you, sir, and I'll see you tonight on the radio, right?
Yeah, we'll see you tonight. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, thanks for joining me. I
All
appreciate
right.
it.
Have a great rest of your day. See you
All right, you got it.
tonight.
Good to see you,
Yep.
sir. Rich
All right.
Pepe,
Bye.
the chef. And this guy is really amazing. I mean, his restaurants are just, I'm not just saying that. It is the best Italian restaurants in Carmel by far, and some of the best food you've ever tasted anywhere, to be honest with you. The latest from the AT&T Pebble Beach, this is a $20 million. Clear that up so you can see that. Look at this view, folks. Look at this view. It's ridiculous. I mean, this is as good as it gets. I want to come here all the time. Anyway, it's a $20 million signature event for the tour, and that just means it's as good as it gets as well. You got all the top players in the world here playing, and we mentioned Rory. He's 9 shots back right now, but the leader is Akshay Bhatia. He is 5 under on his third round and 20 under par overall. So that's 3 shots ahead of Colin Morikawa, who's jumped into the lead. He has not played well over the last year and change, but he's in it right now. And the guy from SoCal trying to show that he loves the California grass, and we'll see how long he can continue that success tomorrow. So he's 3 back. He's in the clubhouse right now. Also, 5 shots back is Jake Knapp, and he's a UCLA guy. So we're talking, some SoCal flavor here. Minwoo Lee is there as well, along with Straka, and he's 15 under par. So it's Batia at -20. I was hoping to get a couple of other guests on here. That's a TBD. Joe Starkey is one, and Joe, you probably remember his famous call of the Cal Stanford game 100 years ago when the band is on the field call. You might remember that one. That's his voice. And Joe is I see him out here every year up at Pebble Beach, and hopefully he can join us as well. Might have to come back and do a secondary show just to get him on. He's just one of the regulars out here for a long, long time. As a matter of fact, he's wearing a Bing Crosby clambake hat. That's how far back he goes. I think Bing Crosby's last year with his name on it was 1985. So that tells you how long ago that was. Again, this is just a fantastic tournament, and I just want to show the view as much as possible. I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to bring out my laptop, and so you can see everything here. All right, get me out of the picture. And there's the 18th green right there, right behind me. All right, and this is Stillwater Cove, and maybe you could see the trophy is right there. That nice crystal trophy is waiting for a winner tomorrow, and that's a big TBD as far as the weather is concerned. Just try to get it in. There's talk that they might start the rounds a little earlier so they can beat some bad weather, but that's the last I heard, and nothing is official, at least as of the last several minutes. It isn't. Otherwise, I appreciate you joining me. I want to come back maybe a few times today, and I'll try and message you on Twitter. If so, please subscribe to the Touching Greatness channel here on YouTube. Get a chance. You won't see programming like this from anybody else, folks. That's a guarantee. They set me up really nicely to have Wi-Fi down here just specifically so we could share this view with everybody. How great is that? So I'm Ted at Pebble Beach. We will come back hopefully a little later, and I'll look for Twitter, and I'll send you a note. Enjoy the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, everybody.